Welcome back, trainers, and we have a jam-packed episode right here. So we have a new update which I have installed, and we're going to go into the app and take a look at these features. But first, we're on GoHub. We're going to go over a few of their notes here, and then we're going to check this out. Some pretty cool features I think a lot of people are going to like. One being you can now pop a lucky egg while you're in a raid lobby. You can do that also in a battle, like if you're battling a gym, but that's not, you're not dire to do that. Like when you're in a lobby for a raid, you need to back out. Gotta pop a lucky egg, back out. Time might be almost down to nothing, so you can just go to your items and hit that. We're gonna take a look at all that. So what do we have here? So some more anti-cheating systems, weather reporting, which we're gonna take a look at that. You can report whether the weather is correct or is being a little wonky, okay? More POI submission hints, which is a point of interest. So I'm thinking you're going to be able to submit sort of like in Ingress, like, submit stops or whatever that they do there to Niantic. So in Pokemon Go, you're going to be able to submit points of interest. So like Pokestops, possibly gyms, and maybe we will be able to get more things up in your area. Should be amazing. I'm thinking, I have a few ideas I'm not going to say. All right, so we have some hints towards a new move, Quick Move Smackdown, which is a rock type. Currently, who can learn that and what will benefit it? Aerodactyl, Quick Move for Aerodactyl, rock type plus stab, very nice. And the star of this whole situation, Tyranitar, can learn it, Quick Move Rock. So he's going to have Smackdown, possibly, we'll see. And then with Stone Edge, should make for one of the best rock attackers in the game. It's going to be pretty amazing, a nice little mix-up to everything here. Instead of Golems being number one, which I didn't have a problem with, but I have so many powered up. It's going to be nice. I'm going to have an excuse to use some of my Tyranitar candies or Lavatar candies, which I have almost 1,000 of. All right, new mythical search, which we'll look at that as well. You can search for your mythical Pokemon, which, over time, once we accumulate more mythicals as they release them, you might want to just search mythical, I suppose. All right, so 2 new quests added, join raid and complete raid. So I would assume that's like join a raid for, 3 times or complete a battle. I don't know. We'll see. So anyways, with that said, there is the weather report. Let's hop into Pokemon Go and see what we have going on, shall we? Okay, so we're in Pokemon Go. Here is the weather, and you just tap that icon down there, or right at the top, that exclamation point with the circle to the top right, and you get this. The weather is not accurate at all. The weather seems accurate, just not up to date. So it is partly cloudy, so I don't need to do any of that. But I will, believe me, if it's not accurate, I will submit my little ticket or whatever you do for that. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out the other features like popping on a lucky egg while you're in the lobby. Before we do that, though, let me just show you really quick. There you go, version 0.101.0, okay? Just so you know that I have it. Now, let's go ahead and take a look. All right, as you can see, if you rewind that really quick, I had 40 seconds left on my lucky egg. So we're gonna let time go by. Time has ran out on that lucky egg. And now I'm going to go ahead and go into my items. And there you have it. You can put on a lucky egg. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. We hit 4 legendary raids this morning. They were all next to each other. It was amazing. 2 of them popped, but get this. The legendary eggs popped at 13 minutes, 2 of them next to each other. That was weird. I've never seen that before. And I've been getting charge TMs like crazy this morning, even from a level 1 raid, which we're going to check out just in a minute. I'm going to wait till it shows the XP just so you can see. There you go. 20,000. Pretty cool, huh? So this was earlier this morning before I did any of those legendary raids. Just the first time testing out the lucky egg deal. And then I'm going to actually put on, or get ready to put on a star piece, because you can do that as well. So this is a very valuable thing. People are not going to have to worry about, turn on a lucky egg, don't forget your lucky egg, because that don't forget your lucky egg is history. That doesn't mean anything anymore, because you can just pop it on the lobby. Same with a star piece. Not that that's very, it's kind of a waste. If you're not going to go out grinding, don't waste your star piece for 2 raids. You know, wait until you're going to go out grinding so you can catch plenty of Pokemon and then, you know, use the whole duration of that. If you're going to do raid and then, you know, go plus Pokemon in between, I mean, do whatever you want to do. I'm just trying to help you out. So we're going in here with all unique fire types, and then we're going to be doing a Gengar raid with all unique types as well. Then we're going to check out a Duskull raid, just using a Mew. Nothing like super impressive or anything. But it's funny because I get a charge TM out of a level 1 raid. I was really happy about that. So I have plenty of raid passes thanks to Niantic's amazing sale box, which I bought a bunch before they ran out. I'm sitting at about 119 passes right now. I've used quite a few. I didn't want to splurge too much. You know, that's a lot of passes. I have a lot. If I continue to buy more, my inventory is going to be cluttered, and I need Pokeballs. So I can keep that Stardust coming in. 3 times Stardust with a star piece on. Oh, guys, I'm going crazy. I'm almost at 5 million Stardust. So by the end of this event, I want to start doing some walking, but it's been pretty chilly, so I don't know how much walking I want to do, because if I get sick, you can forget about commentary, right? So I have to make sure I stay on the up and up. But nonetheless, I'm still going to grind it out and continue to collect the Stardust because this is amazing. So I'll be able to power up and max out a few Charizards with possibly Blast Burn. You know, that's what we're thinking it's going to learn. So I'm going to go with that because if it does learn that, then I'm definitely going to power up 2 of them, because that's going to be the best fire attacker non-legendary. So that should be pretty amazing. Not to mention it's Charizard. I love that thing. I was never really disappointed with its moves, but Flamethrower is its only double, you know, stab move at the moment, which is a legacy, I do believe. It has Dragon Claw, which is a legacy as well. I have both of those. Overheat is obviously strong, but we have Entei, we have Moltres, we have Charizard. It's all the same boring stuff. I mean, I don't want to say boring stuff, but, you know, it would be nice if they had something else, you know, it's the top fire attack move, I understand, and same with even Flareon. So it's going to be nice to see Charizard have its own move, signature move soon, and I cannot wait for the shiny one. Oh my goodness, I hope it's a sunny day. I really do, so I can get a weather boosted good IV one, because if it's not sunny, I mean, you can find possibly a good IV shiny, but for the most part, if the Pokemon are not weather boosted on community day, I find myself catching a bunch of shinies, but for the most part, they're all like 50% and below. Hey, it is what it is. So anyways, go on to catch this Pinsir right here. All right, very nice. Then we're going to check out this Duskull and then that Gengar, using all unique Pokemon. So there's not a speed run for the Gengar, nothing. It's just for fun, using a Groudon as well. So here we go into this one, possibly a shiny. We'll have to wait and see on this. So I'm wondering, when are they going to introduce just some really challenging raids? I know they've been kind of, you know, cycling through different ones through these events and then dropping new ones and then leaving them. But I really want to see something challenging, something different, like, you know, 4 more tier 3 raids, something for the people who want to try to do solos. But hey, we'll just have to wait and see. And as far as the next mythical prep goes, I am currently walking a Phoebus that is level 35 or level 32. The IVs are not great. I don't care. All I know is I don't have to spend Stardust. I'll just be able to evolve it if I need to do that for a mythical quest. So just get the 20 kilometers on the Phoebus and then take it off and then walk my Eevee. And some people are saying, oh, well, you're getting a little bit ahead of yourself. And there's the charge TM. Love it. A little bit ahead of yourself. Maybe, you know, you're going to have to do something else beforehand with the Eevee. Now, let me give you an example. Say you, with the new mythical comes out, it's Celebi. Okay, this is hypothetical here. And you're doing the quest, say you're on 3 of 9 like before, right? And one of the quests is to walk a buddy for 7 kilometers, 5 kilometers like before, something like that. and you're walking an Eevee, and you need to walk like a Pidgey or a Magikarp or Gyarados or something that has 1 kilometer to get him as quick as possible, and then you had that 10 kilometers on your Eevee, and you're like, oh, great, now I have to switch. That's true. People weren't saying that. That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, dang, that's going to really mess us up if that happens. But if it does, then it is what it is. I prepped every other way. You just have to walk 10 kilometers with the Eevee. And I was also thinking, not this is from you guys from the comments, and I thank you for posting this, saying, all right, now we've went over pretty much all the difficult things that will consume your time. What else possibly in Gen 2 would they require you to do to complete a mythical quest here? And you guys said hatching or evolving baby Pokemon. I don't know about hatching them. That seems a little bit tedious, but possibly evolving them. Like evolve 4 baby Pokemon, okay? That would make sense. And it has to be from Gen 2. So evolve 4 baby Pokemon from Gen 2. Or 3 baby Pokemon from Gen 2 or something like that, okay? So I have to wait and see. I pretty much covered a lot of the things that are going to consume your time the most. 400 candies. And yes, I know the Swablu and the Wailmer are from Gen 3. And Celebi is Gen 2, but we'll just have to wait and see. Just preparing, you know, guys, just giving you a little heads up. I'm not putting this in stone and saying that this is law, you know, and riding around with my horsemen and saying, if you do not follow me, then you are against me, okay? I'm just putting out some information to maybe prep you some food for thought, okay? And maybe we'll be able to get our mythicals quicker, because there's a lot of people having trouble with their Magikarps, and I know that the Ditto is like, you can't control that. That was amazing that I found mine on the first try, and I was just like thinking about that last night. Like, I don't want to be like arrogant, but what if Niantic was like, hit the switch for Poke, make sure he gets his Ditto quick, because it just seemed so like crazy. I literally finished my quest, and then I went into the next sheet. The first thing I did, I was like, okay, I'm not going to do anything else right now. I'm just going to look for that Ditto. The first Rattata, I think it was Rattata, yeah. And I had a general idea of where they're at. The parking lots, right, guys? You know. The people who play a lot, you know where they're at. So it was a parking lot in an area where there's a lot of Rattatats. First one, Ditto. I was like, really? This is crazy. So anyways, yeah, that's a thing you can't control. But I'm excited, because as soon as they do drop the next mythical quest, I'm going to go crazy, just like last time. Except for this time, I'm more prepared. Before, we were like, what's going on? I had to figure everything out quickly. Okay, put all the dots together and do it as fast as possible, which I did. So I took out that Gengar and another charge TM. Yeah! And it's good that I'm getting these charge TMs, because on that Donphin, yesterday, I used about 6 charge TMs trying to get play rough, which I'm happy about, because if you're going to use a ground attacker right now in Pokemon Go, you might as well just use a Groudon. Level 25, whatever, is going to be even better than a powered up Donphin, to be honest with you. So I'm enjoying the play rough. Happy I did it. A lot of charge TMs, but sometimes you have to make sacrifice. Anyways, with that said, folks, I want to say thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this update / raid video. And you know how I do. I always try to bring you some battles or raids in each video, because that's what this channel is about. Welcome to the arena, and thank you for watching.